Hello and welcome back to our lesson. This lesson is about even and odd numbers. By the end of this video, you will easily understand the difference between them. Let's learn. What are even numbers? Even numbers can be shared into two equal groups. That means even numbers are numbers that can be divided by 2 without any remainder. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and so on are even numbers. For example, let's look at 24. 24 divided by 2 equals 12. And there is no remainder, yes? And that's why we can say 24 is an even number. And also, don't forget this rule. If a number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, that number is an even number. For example, 78. 78 ends with 8, yes? That's why 78 is an even number. And also, for example, 50, 56 ends with 6, and that's why we can say 56 is an even number. Then odd numbers cannot be shared equally, and that means odd numbers are numbers that cannot be divided by 2 evenly, and always one is left alone. For example, 1, 3, 4, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, and also 21, 23, and etc. are even numbers. And for example, let's look at 9. 9 divided by 2 equals 4, and remainder 1. Yes. And one is left alone. That's why we can say 9 is an odd number. And also keep in mind that if a number ends with 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, that number is an odd number. For example, if we can 95 ends 5, yes? That's why we can say 95 is an odd number. And let's do activities. Let's do this activity. Color the even numbers with green and odd numbers with red. Let's begin. 6. 6 is an even number because 6 divided by 2 equals 3. And there is no remainder. And that's why we can say 6 is an even number, and we can color this with green. Yes? And then 18. 18 ends with 8. And that's why we can easily say 18 is an even number. And also we can color 18 with green. And then 13 ends with 3. And also 13 cannot divide it by 2. 13 divided by 2 equals 6, and remainder 1. 1 is left alone. That's why we can say 13 is an odd number. And also we can color this number with red. And then 15. 15 is an odd number because it ends with 5, and also this number cannot divide it by 2, and that's why we can color it with red. And continue. 8 is an even number, yes, because 8 can be divided by 2 and there is no remainder, and that's why we can color 8 with green. And then 9 is an odd number, and that's why we can color 9 with red. Then 19 is also an odd number, and that's why we can color like this. Then 21 is an odd number too. Then 16 is an even number. That's why we can color like this and etc. Let's check this one. Color the tree and that contains only even numbers. And look at first tree. That tree contains 12. 12 is an even number. Yes. And then 8 is an even number. And then 4 is an even number too. 10 is an even number. 6 and 2 are even numbers. That's why we can color this tree. Then second tree contains 2. 2 is an even number. 14 is an even number. 6 and is even number. 8, yes. 4, yes. And 12, yes. And we can color this tree too. Then third tree, let's look at third tree. And 8, yes. It's even number. And 7 is not an even number, is an odd number. And that's why we cannot color this tree. And then try this yourselves. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next lessons.